Picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. A staple in the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the SMU Mustangs and the BYU Cougars. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the SMU head coach before the game. This is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. Keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The play-action fake. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. First and 10 coming up. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Finds his tight end. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Here comes the option. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Mustangs will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Wants to adjust the pattern. pulls it on the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Booster. Move. Shift. Go.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10.
Sweep. They're ready. 129. Go.
They'll run play action. Moving out of the pocket. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance.
Maybe a crease.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
And the Cougars come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Using his feet. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
There he goes. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And that is back-to-back sacks. You get down here in this part of the field, man, you want to keep going forward. You want to make sure you put yourself in a good situation. Hopefully they go for it if you need to on 4th down. But now you're putting yourself really behind the 8 ball with back-to-back sacks.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here.
Sweep.
Quarterback may change this route.
Western. Bubba. Sweep. Go.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll be brought down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the 1st down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got it in the middle. It's Knight. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, Kevin Jennings has a high ceiling, David. We've seen throughout his career when he's playing well, this offense is lights out. This is a guy who's quarterbacked this team to a college football playoff already, but there have been some dips as well. He's got to limit the mistakes. I think that's the whole key this season. Staying healthy, limiting the turnovers. If they do that, they'll be laughing on offense.
And he's not the biggest guy in the world, but his athletic ability really shines through. You just want to see him be more patient in the pocket. Like, make those easy plays. You don't have to always be fading away and make it
into the secondary on the right. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play, what do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. To the air, it's Jennings. Makes the catch. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the option, the give to the tailback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, SMU!
You kind of like the creativity of this offense. Not to just run the option, but how about using the tight end as the pitch man? They catch the defense off guard. They're ready for the quarterback, but when they give it to the big fella, he does the rest, and he punches it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Just a short pass to the tight end. Shakes a man, and he might take off. All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
From the gun, give on the inside. Here's a little room there. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Lyons. And he's brought down after a nice gain. BYU with the 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
They'll run it from the gun. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That brings him to within 1.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Sends it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
were probably thinking 4-down territory with it 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops, thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the...
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Bachmeier. That's caught. It's Phillips. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebacker's coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Touchdown, Cougar! Fit it in the window for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Open on the right side, that's Smith. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. The Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Out of the gun. The running back has it.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He'll pull it down and run. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
So they'll send out the field goal unit. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Able to move the chains, and they still have a chance after picking up the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Timeout taken by BYU at 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Mustangs! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
You always want to take some momentum into halftime. That's exactly what they did. How about the touchdown late in the first half? Now a chance to take the lead with the extra point. All the momentum, all the juice, all the feel-good going right to this offense.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Making side adjustments here.
Sweep, sweep. Return, return.
Looking to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Oh, they're after him. Right on the money. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. BYU lines up quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got a first down. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Unleashes one. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Getting set for the point after. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping with Maryland taking on the number 21 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Terrapins, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And with that W, they get back above 500, 3-2 now on the season. Let's take a look at some of the other notable games going on, including one that looks like it could be headed towards upset city.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that.
What the heck is an E-date, bro?
Pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Oh, you're going to be on top of the balloon. I thought, so it's not with one
How
good?
about that, man? Third and long. You know what I'm going to run? Let's see. Long pass. Go route. No, we're going to run the option and try to catch him off guard. And I think they do a little bit, but the defense does a nice job rallying and getting to the play and getting to the pitch man before he gets to the sticks.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And into the end zone he goes.
Oh, she gonna pop the balloon. It's just you and her. How's she gonna pop the balloon?
How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the
Nigga, no. You got to have something else to do with your time, bro. Don't do
This
that.
offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, bro, that's a terrible idea, dog. Like, come on, man. You love yourself.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around.
All right, send me an example, bro.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15.
Well, man, I hope you have fun, bro. I hope you have a ton of fun.
Give to the back. Might have a chance, and they'll knock him down. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He might want another play. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Gives it on the option. Makes it past the marker. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Pocket breaking down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Moving out to the right. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. He's got him this time. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, this offense has been having its way all day long with this defense, but finally the defense creates a negative play. Let's see if that now gives them a little more confidence to get back in this game.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Takes it on the return. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Quick strike complete. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Pulls it in. It's Lions. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Working that left side now. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. BYU right back to the line.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. The give on the inside. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. On 1st and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, BYU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Defense right there to stop him in his... and they get nothing on that play.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the 4th quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well, so this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to take off. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
To the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Holding this fourth quarter lead, and they're going to try to finish it off with a gamble on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Fires to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got some room to run. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Here's the pressure. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
Well, unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Might be changing the route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that fourth down stop, and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the fourth quarter to get me the football back.
They make the stop for no gain, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Timeout taken by BYU at 2nd. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Looking to the big tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback takes a knee.